Hey, Randy Kuzner here. Over the past 7 years, from stress, eating processed foods, and not getting the necessary amount of sleep, I developed bad acid indigestion, and which over time created severe inflammation and erosions on my stomach and esophagus. I was in constant pain and I was, often nauseated. I even missed work, church, social events when these symptoms really flared up. I tried stopping the pain with over-the-counter products like Tums, Rolaids, Maalox, Mylanta, and more. These products, they work to a certain degree, but they still had issues. I also tried chiropractic care, acupuncture, homeopathy, naturopathic care. I also tried products like baking soda, apple cider vinegar, probiotics, stomach enzymes, and digestive cleansers, and none of them really helped, and I continued to suffer. For several years, I would wake up in the middle of the night with this burning, nauseating pain. I kept a pitcher of water on my bedside to combat these flare-ups, and depending on the severity of the flare-up, I would drink two, sometimes three pitchers of water every night to neutralize, my acid and my pain flare-ups. I visited a specialist for an exam of my entire digestive system, which showed erosions where the stomach and esophagus meet. He prescribed an acid reducer, which was effective only for a while, and other prescriptions seemed to do the same thing, but they had their side effects too. The last one the doctor prescribed, when it quit working, he simply would just increase the dose of that particular medication. Here I have a tray of different over-the-counter and prescription medicines that I've taken in the past. I've had them on my bedside, in my truck, my wife's car. We had them in our medicine cabinet. These things were just readily available, in case I had a flare-up of my, my acid flare-ups. But finally, in the spring of 2010, I was hospitalized for my condition, and I asked my doctor, when I would finally get off this medication, and he said probably never. To me, it was like a life sentence, and I told him, I don't know that I can accept that. Excuse me. But shortly after that, my wife Dana and I discovered Yoli and the product Alkalite. And when I heard how powerful but completely safe it was, I decided, hey, what do I got to lose? Might as well just give it a try. I've tried everything else. So beginning June 2010, I started what is called a loading dose, and basically that is one capsule of Alkalite for every 25 pounds of body weight. And that was along with my regular medication. And I did that for 1 week, and I immediately started feeling better. I'm like, wow, there must be something to this product. And then the next week, I slowly reduced my prescription medicine, and until I was symptom-free and I was on Alkalite only. And, now it's January 2011, and I haven't taken any prescription medicine since then, and I feel really, really good. And this past October, I went to, for my annual esophagus and stomach scope. And the results looked they looked very, very promising. The tissue condition had finally stopped deteriorating, and there were, no new abnormalities. And because of taking Alkalite, my acid problem is finally under control. The symptoms no longer cause me misery or control my life. I'm, off prescription acid medicine and its side effects, and my annual esophagus exam is now every 2 years instead of every one. This is one of the reasons why I became a Yoli distributor and why I'm so passionate about what this company is doing. I will continue to take Alkalite, and I want to help others by sharing my story.